Greetings, friends, and welcome to. Is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. I woke up sick at 3 in the morning, and it's not 3 in the morning now, but yeah, that was a fun way to wake up. So, I woke up with an incredible migraine. I did the thing I mentioned yesterday where I was going to try sleeping with my window closed to see if my headaches were being caused by allergies. Um, Apparently not, and it just happened anyway. So I woke up with this super intense migraine, and so I walked over to take some ibuprofen, and I spilled the whole bottle. I guess I'm just sick right now, so today's gonna be a take it easy kind of day. I know I mentioned yesterday that I didn't want to skip any walks, but I think I'm gonna have to skip it today, unfortunately. Like, I do have the desire's there, and if I was feeling better, I totally would do it, but man, I'm just not feeling good, so I'm gonna rest today, take it easy. I'll probably skip out on doing writing today too. I probably just shouldn't worry about work in general right now, because, or at least today, because, yeah, not feeling great. But, you know what? It's okay. It's just the start of the day. I've been playing Etrian Odyssey Untold 2, and having a blast with the characters in the story mode, because they are all great, and I adore them all. And, you know what? Yeah, that's probably going to be my day, just resting and playing Etrian Odyssey. But, you know, whatever. I still need to edit yesterday's vlog. I haven't done that yet, but I'll get to it eventually. Don't you guys worry about that. It's early afternoon now. It actually just turned around a little after 12, I think. Maybe 1-ish. You know what, I can check. I have my Switch open. Okay, yeah, it's 1:19. But I'm feeling a little better. I can sense my headaches starting to kind of come back, so I'm gonna grab some water. I still love coffee though, so I've been drinking that. And I'd share a sip with you guys, but my left hand is the hand I use to drink coffee, and that's the hand I also use to hold my phone when I, don't have my tripod. So there's that. And I mean, I have my tripod, it's literally on the chair, but I couldn't really be bothered to get it all set up and everything like that. I'm sure you guys understand. It's not really a warm day, but I've kept my door closed and my window closed, so the air in my room is starting to get a little warm. I might take my hoodie off, but at the same time, I don't really feel a need to, so I'll probably just crack open my door and maybe the window, because it's not supposed to be that hot today, but at the same time, I am a little worried about summer allergies and stuff like that, so maybe not. But regardless, I slept for a couple more hours after I filmed that last vlog clip, and it was sleep I really needed. I did feel incredibly well rested after, but something weird happened during it. While I was sleeping, I kind of ran into this weird mental thing where I couldn't differentiate between my dreams and reality, and it was like the two had kind of blended together. I almost said bleshed, because I was going to say blended and meshed together at the same time, whatever, I do that all the time. But it was just this weird period of time where my brain was all hazy, and I'm like, I don't know what's real and what's not. This is weird, man. And thankfully it only lasted for like 10 minutes, but still, it was very bizarre. But yeah, I thought I'd update you guys, and I'm still just hanging out in bed. I've been listening, or rather, watching, I guess, ocean sounds all day, so it's been pretty relaxing. Man, doing these daily walks, or at least those past couple days, have killed my legs. Every time I try standing back up, I feel like I'm just learning to walk again for the first time, so that's real cool. Anyway, I am making a second cup of coffee, because why not? I know I mentioned before that I would be only really drinking 1 cup a day, or I don't know if I said that on the vlog. I might have, I don't know. But I figured I'd make a second one because, first of all, why not? Also, I wasn't paying attention. I was holding the camera there, so I was just tilting you guys towards the ceiling. But I was just, I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe caffeine withdrawal is part of why I have these headaches. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. But you know what? Whatever. I'm drinking more coffee, and given the fact that I'm tired right now, I imagine that coffee won't really impede on my ability to sleep tonight. So, here's hoping I didn't just jinx myself. So much for not using my workstation today. Yeah, I ultimately decided to just edit yesterday's vlog and get it posted. And I don't know if I'm just a workaholic or if I don't like things being left unfinished, but maybe it's just because I've been working towards getting myself feeling better, but I just felt up to doing it. Thankfully my headache is more or less minimal right now. I'm avoiding the screen where I can. I'm not doing any writing. I may do so later tonight, depending on how I feel, but I'm not worrying about that or anything along those lines. I'm just drinking coffee and waiting for yesterday's vlog to post, more or less. Speaking of coffee, even though I mentioned that, I'm normally left-handed for drinking this, I thought since it's easy to access, why not share a sip with you guys? Not a bad cup. That wasn't technically my first sip. I've been sipping it while I was editing yesterday's vlog. But, it's just stuff and things. As far as what I'm going to do with the rest of my day, because it's still not super late, I'm still going to take it easy. That's my ultimate goal. I want to make sure that I go into tomorrow feeling better. I want to be able to take my walk tomorrow without worrying about my legs giving out on me. And I said it yesterday, but I want to visit the library and get a library card, and maybe check out a book. I'd check out 2 books, but knowing how I am with reading, I'll probably need all that time to just get through one book. But I can read pretty fast when I put my mind to it, so I'm looking forward to giving that a try. But for today, I'll probably play more Etrian Odyssey, maybe. I have Yakuza Like a Dragon in my PS4 right now, so I might stop putting off my level grinding and finally get some done. Who knows? That would be pretty nice if I could. But I'll let you guys know, probably towards the end of the day, what I decide to do. And here we are, at the end of another day. And despite how sick I've been, today was a day that I think I really needed. I had a nice long talk with Kayla today. Even though they worked, we got to spend quite a bit of time on the phone, and talked a lot of important philosophy, psychology, all that stuff that I think I really needed to just hear from another person, and it helped my mental state a lot. Well, I might as well get into it a little bit. I'm probably not going to get too into the more personal elements of the conversation per se, but I just want to leave a message here for future me, as well as anyone else who needs to hear this message. Don't be ashamed of who you are, especially when who you are doesn't really hurt anyone. Because, as long as you're not hurting anyone or yourself, who cares? Do what you love, just be yourself, and I know that's easier said than done, because it's like, oh, who's myself? And in a way, every aspect of ourselves is ourself, so that's okay. But I guess, the parts that people make you feel lesser than for, like, I don't know. With me, it's the way I speak, or sometimes my volume. I often feel like I need to just shut up because I feel like my words have no value. But it's like, who cares? Even if people say my words have no value, they have value to me, so I'm gonna say them. And I'm not gonna be rude or anything to anyone. I'm not saying that. I'm just more saying, You shouldn't let the thoughts of others dictate what you do for the rest of your life, because that's not a life worth living. None of us are meant to, like, be bossed around. We're not meant to, you know, fall in line to someone else's wishes. We're not meant to form ourselves into the image of what someone else wants us to be. Because that's something I've been struggling with a lot. I feel like I'm failing to live up to the image certain people have of me. And I'm tired of feeling that way, so I say, fuck it. I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna live the way I want. So, yeah. Let's see how this goes. I think that'll be the end of today's vlog, though. I still have plenty of energy, but it's getting late, so I'm going to get some food at some point, and then I'm gonna conk the frick out. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. You're all wonderful people, and as always, let's do our best tomorrow.